Good evening. Welcome to Post Game Podcast. And we're back with another exclusive, some breaking news. The Pistons have signed a rim protector. It is Paul Reed out of DePaul. He's 25 years old and he plays power forward and center. He agreed to a 3-year, $24 million contract with the Detroit Pistons. Last year for the Philadelphia Sixers, he averaged 7.6 rebounds, 1 block, and 0.8 steals. He shot 54% from the field, and that was on just under 20 minutes per game. He played in all 82 games last year, and he was able to get extended minutes while Joel Embiid was out. Paul Reed was offered he was a restricted free agent last year. He was offered a contract with the Utah Jazz, and the Sixers decided to bring him back, which was turned out to be a good idea, especially with the injuries they had to their front court. But as far as what he's going to bring to Detroit, like I said, he's going to bring that rim protection. He's only 6'9", so he's still somewhat of an undersized center at that role, but he's got a high motor. He's going to rebound for us. He's going to protect the rim. He's probably going to be in a reserve role behind Duren, which will push Isaiah Stewart to the back, probably the backup power forward position, with Tobias Harris taking over at the 4 position. So we now have 2 former Philadelphia 76ers players on our team. We're starting to fill out some of the holes that we had. Rim protection being the number one. I would also like for us to go after a playmaker to run the second unit as well, or at least assist on the second unit. But another good pickup for the Pistons, a guy that people were definitely looking at and definitely hoping that we would take a gander at, and we were able to sign him to a nice deal. He's only 25 years old, so we're going to get him hopefully for the prime of his career. He'll certainly get some opportunities. He had his best year this past year, and he shot pretty well from the outside, although on a very low sample size. I think he shot about 36% from 3, but hopefully that's not number one priority for him. He's pretty limited offensively, but he can definitely attack that dunker position, and he averaged a block a game in just under 20 minutes per game, which is already more than Jalen Duren was able to provide for us. So a good player that's been in the league for a few years, but fits very much so fits the timeline. He's just now getting into the prime of his career, and we now have somebody that can block some shots. So things are continuing to progress and look better for this Pistons roster as we try to win some games and develop some respect throughout the league. But definitely subscribe to Bleachers to Speakers on YouTube and also Post Game Podcast for updates such as these. Me and June should have a show coming out tomorrow discussing all of the free agent pickups and what we have to look forward to in summer league and what the roster might look like going into the year. It's your boy Foster Child. I'm out.